YouTube, hello Twitch, is another deck post patch 30.0.3 where we're going to see, did the buffs actually matter? This time I've got an Earthen Paladin list up. I don't think this is a fully refined list, but to be fair, no one was playing Earthen Paladin before this patch. And probably post-patch, no one will still be playing it because the deck actually got hit kind of like... It got hit with a bunch of nerfs, but not really aimed at the Earthen Paladin deck. For example, Deputization Aura used to be ran in this deck, and it got hit pretty hard with that. They also used to run it with a Showdown package as well. And like small nerfs to all the cards that made the Flood Paladin deck work, which by the way still does work, kind of hit Earthen Paladin as well. And it got to the point where Earthen Paladin just wasn't really viable anymore. Now, why do I think Earthen Paladin might be more viable now? Well, it's in particular to one card, and that is Conniving Conman, which is why I've built this touristy Paladin Rogue deck. Conniving Conman got changed. It used to say if you played a card from a different class, you would replay it, which obviously for Paladin, it's really hard to do because they're not rogues. They've now changed it to non-rogue cards, which is really important because it means you can duplicate Paladin cards. And one of the cards which would be really good to duplicate is anything like Amitus, where you can get a big Earthen out of it. It's kind of like the Jade deck, really. And I think this is a nice support card to maybe enable that, along with like Tear and Tears, and all that type of jazz. So I've put together this rough Earthen Paladin list. I've also snuck in a Seashell as well from Rogue side of things. Because again, it's sort of like a 1-mana 1/3 pirate, as long as you play eventually a non-rogue card, which you probably will do in this deck. Now, here's where things get a little bit spicy and kind of a bit iffy. Lynessa obviously has to go into the deck for you to put the rogue cards into the deck, which kind of incentivizes you to put 2 or less spells into the deck. Now, in the past, this deck did used to run Hand of Adal and Mining Casualties, so they are the only 2 cards I've got in here that are 2 or less on the spells, which can get cast twice. You can discount Prismatic Beam to that level as well, so in theory it's actually 3 cards I can hit. And then actually on top of all of that, the 4th card is Gorgonzormu's Cheese, and I'm hoping that combined package together is good enough. I did do some test runs of this deck and went 1 and 2 with it, and in some of those early iterations I had stuff like the Mixologist in there as well for another spell to cast, but I came to the conclusion it was not good enough. Also, during this testing, I actually decided that you had to have Deputization Aura in the deck still, because this deck has a bit of an issue with its health total, so you kind of want some sort of lifesteal in the deck. So I've thrown in the Deputization Aura, but actually not the Showdown package, which used to be the big combo wombo. You'd play your Showdown, you'd play Deputization Aura in advance, and it basically will just heal you for 15. I haven't got that in the deck. I'm hoping that I can do like a mini one with Mining Casualties maybe, but this is probably the one card I think is a bit iffy with the deck. Then it's just kind of like your typical mid-rangey deck. Righteous Protector, Vicious Slitherspear is nice 1-drops, nice 2-drop in the Ho Silverwing, which also drops me a card. Gorgonzormu is pretty good value for later, and we just want to stay alive until we can play our Stoneheart Kings, or Disciple of Amituses, and then bring them back with Tear and Tears. Tear is also being stacked in such a way that the only 3 and 4s in my deck are the Earthen Generator, so it's Disciple of Amitus and Stoneheart King, and that the 2 is actually going to almost certainly be an Earthen or Ho Silverwing. They are the only 2 attack Paladin cards in the deck. And then Amitus is in here just to like round out the deck. Anyway, as I said, we'll go with this. I don't think this is actually as refined as the last list, which I ran with Pain Priest. I still think I'm missing this card that should substitute Deputization Aura, but we'll try and figure out as we go along what we actually want in that slot instead of Deputization Aura, because it's not very good as a card. One thing it does have going for it though is it's a holy spell, so we can draw it with the dragon. The other fun thing we have going for us is that we're a paladin. Therefore, sometimes when you queue into a paladin player, or at least I've experienced this earlier, they just auto-concede because they don't want to play against paladin again.
Uther versus Morgul! Build you up and
okay,
down.
I think Amitus is too slow to keep. One really powerful thing I did do again off camera was Seashell into Amitus. That was kind of disgusting. Okay, haven't got any of the early cards, which is a little bit... Yikes. I'm also somewhat damned to push the button, but I think I will.
Reporting for duty.
Only because they're going to get brought back via tier, so I don't want to push it that often. Okay, so he's Elemental Shaman. We got fairly lucky that he didn't draw an Elemental on the previous turn.
A limited time offer.
I'm probably willing as well to tempo out Lynessa. Because I'm not really here for the Lynessa into 2 or less spells. It's sort of in the deck because I needed to put the card in the deck. Wow. Face is the place. That is actually a much better play. We will be going for that one instead. And order does matter here.
You are a friend to the Earthen.
You have to play, not summon, so I will push the button again. And next turn we can Conman and get back another one of these Stoneheart Kings, and we can make the combo start going. And then I can Conman again the turn afterwards. And it's Earthens all the way down, baby. And eventually we sneak in a tear or something. And would you look at that? More Earthens. Okay, we can deal with the 8 now.
I will put you in the ground. I will put you in the ground.
What a deal!
You are a friend to the Earthen.
So next turn we can Conman into Silverwing. The question is, do I want a Silverwing though? Because Tear will pull out an Earthen guaranteed right now. So I could push the button, but I'm getting a bit too button pushy right now. This, actually, the Elemental decks are part of the reason why I did put Deputization Aura in, because I just got chipped down by mages. It was actually the mage deck that chipped me down when I thought, we probably should try and run this. That's actually really annoying. Ah, oh my god. Okay. I might have to just do that and accept that the Conman isn't going to get max value. Yes, we will have to do that. Then we'll take the 8 out.
I will put you in the ground.
It's fine. We'll get Deputization Aura up and we'll win. No one expects Paladins to run Deputization Aura anymore. It's a forgotten card. And we'll just use Conman, the second Conman, with one of the other Earthens.
Everything will be swept away.
Cool. How do I stay alive? Answer, I don't think I do. I can double cast this with Conman, right, to get back another health, but there's almost 0% chance that I live through that. There's no taunt in the deck either. Other than Amitus. But I won't be able to play Amitus if I get it, so...
100% real. Fate go.
I think that's all I can do. And I'm praying they don't have 1 damage. Which of course they do, because Lamplighter still exists. Alright. Fair enough. I am toying with dropping, by the way, Gorgonzormu for the showdown, even for just for 12 health. That might actually be enough for this deck.
And knock you down.
Anyway, I want none of these cards. Probably better. Surely we're going to have a better time as well, because Warrior has been heavily nerfed. Via the nerfs to Hydration Station and Boom. Alright, Warrior, almost certainly a control deck. You're a Highlander Warrior as well. I was about to say, what the hell are you doing this turn, other than... nothing, normally. I guess you decided whether or not you wanted to play this instead of duplicating the battle cry. Sure. Okay, I have one of the combos for Lynessa if I want it. Lynessa into Mining Casualties. Realistically, the one that I was actually expecting to play more often was either Lynessa into Prismatic or Lynessa into Cheese or Lynessa into Hand. Because that's draw 2 cards then at the very least. I'm probably aiming for Cheese. We can see next turn if we want to. I don't... Actually, I could see into Lynessa the turn afterwards into Delicious Cheese. That would be a pretty big turn. My opponent will probably be running Brawl and the Brawl equivalent with the Highlander package. Or the Excavate package, sorry. Ooh, okay. We're going to have a really, really strong turn. Next turn. It's going to be Lynessa, Coin, Cheese, Hand of a Dahl. I'd love the 3-2 to live. Actually, would I love it to live? I guess I don't care if it lives. Wow. Cool. Thank you, Hearthstone. Alright, Lynessa. Oh, by the way, Lynessa is a 2 as well for Tear. I forgot to mention. Jeez. I did get... Oh my god, I got a bunch of rushes. I didn't notice I had that. My bad. It's still fine, I think. I'm stupid. I should have attacked with that first. I was like, wait, why am I doing it in this order? Whatever. Honestly, it works for me. Okay, so this is going to kill Lynessa. Unless he attacked the wrong minion. In which case it won't kill Lynessa. Interesting.
You are a friend to the end.
Alright, chunk him down. So tier currently... Oh, it's not guaranteed. I've played a Silverwing. But it's only going to get me 2 things back right now. I've not played a Disciple yet. By the way, 3 of the Excavate cards in the first 12 cards of the deck. Slightly unfortunate for me. It's fine though. We'll recover from here. I'd like to play around Brawl. At the same time, it's a little bit awkward to play around Brawl. I guess throwing one of these out.
You are a friend to
The
the
light dims, but we fight.
My blood boils. My blood.
And then trading. If we get Brawled, we're guaranteed to keep us at least an Earthen, which will come back as a 4/4. I just don't want the 3/2 to win this. I also like my Frozen Taunt guy to also not win this. It's fine. Not the best outcome, but reasonable.
I will not forsake you. Open your mind to the light.
That was mainly to play around both Sanitize and Bellowing Flames. I don't think they've forged yet. They might have a native Brawl in the deck. Bladestorm's not great here. And I'd like to have used that with the mining casualties, but I think I can't get too greedy here.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
I'm making my opponent use a lot. That's sort of all that matters. Amitus is the last card I played, right?
Born in my image.
%100% real, fake
I will
gold.
not forsake you.
Okay, that's pretty good.
100% real, fake
I
gold.
will not forsake you. Open your minds to the light. Open your minds to the light.
That's pretty toxic. They do have Brawl and Brawl-like, probably. Which would be pretty bad right now. That being said, if I wait too long, I just lose this matchup, right? I have to keep the tempo up, otherwise they'll play Bran and win. Interesting. They are alive.
I must choose.
Don't kill the 10-4 after this. Fine, it split relatively well. That sanitizes the other one as well, they've just generated.
Be
A
reborn
limited
in my
time
image.
offer.
We seek your counsel.
Cease your quarrel at once.
We don't use a slot because I want the Earthen.
She has heard our plea.
Also, I should definitely have someone to the left of Amitus is there. So that, well, the aura's going off next turn anyway, it doesn't matter. Alright, they've drawn Badlands Brawler finally. I don't know why I was wondering who was going to win that. We knew who was going to win that.
By honor, sir.
Interesting. I didn't think Tay would bring that back. 4, 5. Fine.
She has heard our plea.
Right, Warrior, you have to be out of stuff right now. I refuse to believe you have more things. Surely you're out of stuff.
Let me hear you make some noise!
Actually, they have the treasure incoming. But I guess they don't have it, the last one they need. Forgot about Sanitize. Holy shit, this deck is toxic.
Open your mind to the light.
We did get Lynessa back, by the way, then. Oh, it's fine. I couldn't have done anything about it. There was nothing for me to trade into. If I lose this game, I should send this to the Hearthstone developers, because this is what's wrong with the game. Like, it literally doesn't matter what my board is right now. I played, what was it that turn? I don't even know where he was. It was like 5 mana gain, 50 stats. And it doesn't matter. Because Warrior could always generate a brawl. He could always generate the excavate, I win the brawl. And there's not a lot I can do about it. I do think I finally got them, though. If they had double battle cry, there's actually a world where I lost this still. Because this could generate battle cry, deal damage, be poisonous. Which is what they were fishing for. Okay. Anyway, that's roughly the idea of how I want this to go. More mid-rangey, live through the early game, get a bunch of ginormous Earthens, copy them with the Conman, copy them with Tear, profit.
Uther versus Anduin.
You think it's Pain Priest?
These halls are sacred.
Build you up.
I'll keep
and
Slitherspear.
knock you down.
It's sort of just in here to... honestly, just to control the early game. It's a 1-mana 1/3 that can potentially get to a 2/3. Alright, that is very anti-aggro.
Honor to you.
My blood boils
Hail
from war.
there, settler.
Handing one of these is pretty good. Fan club. Did not expect a fan club to show up. That means it's Overheal Priest, right?
The light dim.
My blood war.
Holy shit, it's Pain Priest. Alright, Pain Priest. It's an aggro match-off. Let's see who wins. Oh, it's Automaton Priest. Never mind. They're playing the less fun deck. Okay, Clergy's in there as well. I was going to say, if you hit the Automaton here and don't copy it, you lose. Well, we just have to start going now.
You are a friend.
I need to remember, I'm a mid-range deck. I don't have to go toe-to-toe with the aggro. I can for a while, but then I can pivot to being a bit slower. There is an odd similarity between the two decks, though, with Automaton Priest versus Earthen Priest. It's just two decks where guys are going to get big. That I need to kill. I think I win if I kill it as well, but I could be wrong. Famously, I've been wrong. We should also play Conman here, because it gets me another guy.
You are a friend.
You have been.
I was going to say, Automaton Priest, you have to copy the Automaton along the way, otherwise you lose. It's a double-edged sword, that fishing rod. Wait, no, it's a fishing rod? Whatever. It's something. Cool that you can pull out the Automaton, but you kind of need to follow it up with something else. And if you don't attack with the weapon on the turn you're playing it, you're really doing 3 mana do nothing. Which is pretty expensive. You also did Creation Protocol in there, which was 2 mana do nothing. Far too much doing nothing in that game. Anyway, we'll keep a Stoneheart King. I think that's good enough to keep. Okay, this is like classic Earthen Paladin. With none of the bells and whistles attached. If we can draw a Shill, then we could do some really fun things.
The light dims, but we fight.
Specifically a Shill, like, next turn.
Picking up pace.
Because then I could coin Shill, play Disciple on 3. Which is fairly powerful. Anyway, it's Earthen Elemental Shaman, which is probably going to be slightly hard. We will want our Deputization Aura at some point and to actually, you know, use it. Otherwise, we'll just get chipped down by them.
The calm before the storm.
I also might coin the the King, sorry. But I'm not entirely certain on that yet. I will.
You are a friend.
And then draw last. Fine, we're not doing Tears next turn. I figured it, if the worst comes to worst on 4, I push the button and I hand of a dial something. In the dream scenario though, if I draw Conman as well now, it's a really good draw for me. It's also a world where if they play enough stuff, I'll just Prismatic Beam it. Alright, we got neither of those worlds. Which I think means I'm going to do a double forge. It's a huge tempo downturn, though. But I've had... An Earthen Golem has died. The Earthen Summoner died. Righteous Protector's died. So I don't get the full value of this yet. But I'm very close to getting full value. And my opponent is not playing around Prismatic Beam at all. So actually, it's going to be Prismatic Beam next turn.
But we fight.
And then probably a tear next turn. If this dies, I get 4 things back. Shill would also be pretty good here. Shill Amitus.
Picking up pace.
However, will they just run all this damage to the face and then I lose? I guess on the flip side, they could do that anyway because they don't have taunt.
A limited time offer.
Mother, we seek your counsel.
Repent.
Let me see what my opponent does here.
He has heard our plea.
I think they're just going to ignore it and go face. But if we can get Deputization Aura, then we can do some interesting things. They always have Scar. Okay, we lose. Are we dead on board? Not quite.
We seek your counsel.
Job's done.
And then there's Deputization Aura.
You look like you got some victory.
I guess the safer play was just to play Tears, get the taunt back up. Which actually, I forgot I had the taunt in there. But I would have still been, like, majorly sad, because they would have just traded twice and then hit me for, whatever it was, 7 to all. I basically would have saved myself 5 damage, I think. Which really didn't matter. The more and more as well I'm playing, if I'm seeing a lot more Elemental Shamans, I might even want to put something like Dance Floor in this deck, just so that I can rush the big boys.
The forest fights back.
Build you up and knock you down.
Is Seashell Hand of Adal good enough? 3 mana, 4/3. 5/3. Draw a card. Okay, I think that's good enough. Will I be doing that, though? Versus Coin, Seashell on 2, play the Stoneheart on 2. Or Coin Mining right now. I don't think that's worth. Cool. 1 mana, 3/2. Gotta love druids. Into 3 mana, 4/3 ramp. Alright, they've had a pretty strong start. Wait till you see Deputization Aura, though. You remember this card?
The battle.
Druid, do you remember this?
To battle.
Wow. A 2-card combo, 5 mana, deal 8 damage. Lifesteal that amount as well. Ah, cool, they've ramped again. Oh, more ramp. Okay. Enjoy your 8 mana crystals next turn.
friend to the Earthen.
Right, I can Lynessa coin mining, or I could coin Hand of Adal. I think Hand of Adal would be better.
You're merely a pawn.
Yep, it will be, because I'm going to be trading into that. I can't leave that up. Not Doomkin.
5 more minutes.
Dozing Dragon. That's pretty bad. And by pretty bad, I mean, like, it's extraordinarily bad because I can't kill the 2/6 anymore.
Let me think.
The sun shines for me.
Is that a better play than just this? Because this gives me... it gives me 8/8 effectively in stats.
Let me think.
I'll say. I think we're just screwed. Yeah, we're like turbo screwed. Just very double ramped. With no downside. I just want to point out, and it is still true, in Standard, people were playing Wild Growth at 3 mana in Ramp Druid decks.
Stop and smell the flowers. Time grows short.
Well, we're just dead. There's just no way out of this anymore.
I wonder.
A limited time offer.
Mother, we seek your counsel.
To battle! To battle!
Enjoy your draw.
He has heard our plea.
My hand overflows.
Aha! I milled you, you fool. Ignoring the fact they have Unkiliacs in their hand like 3 times now.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Ah, 0 mana, 3/4. Very good.
5 more minutes.
The stupid thing is, we might still be able to beat them. It's hard, but... probably have to trade this into a 5. That's gonna have to copy Tear.
A deal.
We might as well trade that into something. It's going to go away anyway. Debatably, I shouldn't have played these either, because they're going to be in Tear's pool now.
And smell smell the flowers. We all exist in harmony.
Not a great roll, is what I'll say from that. I did hit this. I was hoping to hit the Disciple of Amitus again to generate another Earthen. On top of hitting an Earthen. At least I got one of the Earthen generators. Oh, cool. Doomkin. That's a really good balanced card as well. I love net gain 2 mana on a 3/4 for 6. Which is fairly easily turned into a 1 mana 1/1 with the same effect. It's fine, they're running out of stuff, right? Oh my god, I still have 8 cards in hand. Anyway, I convinced my opponent somehow to trade into all of that shit.
Real fake gold.
It's just Earthens all the way down, Druid. Did you not know? I am running out of value though, Druid. Okay, that's not that bad.
Stay alert, my children.
Ah, cool. 1 mana 1. Oh, sorry, 0 mana 1/1 with taunt. Yes, trade. That's the optimal way to play this right now. Grind into my boys.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
You know what, actually, Marin is another consideration for this deck. I think actually it would fit pretty nicely. I don't even know why I didn't consider Marin. It's kind of mid-range in my deck. It is a somewhat reasonable fit. That was an incredible top draw.
I will put you in the ground.
Two, 3, 4. There is a Disciple in there, and I won't get the thing from the Disciple. But I think I just have to go now. I think it's go time.
She has heard our plea.
Ah, here's Unkiliax. Untouched, by the way. Why would you nerf this card? The card that is dominating certain parts of the meta right now. This surely is balanced. Right? That's balanced. Oh my god. Please, Druid. I can turn them all into 2/2s, which actually doesn't matter that much, but that's the path we're going on.
I will not forsake you. Cease your quarrel at once.
Hand and deck. Okay, that's fine.
Your path is flawed. Your path is flawed.
I will put you in the ground. I will put you in the ground.
Perfection.
Cool. I had to trade 4 ginormous minions into that Zilliax to heal my Druid opponent up by 16. But surely you're out of stuff now, Druid. Right? Because Druid is classically the class that can't deal with big boards like this. Oh no, they're just going to bring back Ziliax that trades out 4 minions.
Stay alert, my children. Danger waits.
Cower as the ground reaches up to swallow you.
I need to top deck Tears. And if I do, I still don't win. But I have a chance. Top deck Tears. Attempt number 2. So, okay, we have to make that trade. I'm pretty certain I'm dead. Irrespective of what I do, I die.
Reporting for duty.
We seek your counsel.
I somehow managed to... Oh, my opponent found the only line... Well, no, it wasn't the only line they won. To be fair, I'm 99% certain my opponent misplayed this. I think they should have beat me ages ago. Oh, cool. Well done, Hearthstone dev team. You've made Ziliax very weak right now. It only, for 9 mana, traded 4 minions, healed for 12. Ah! And if I was running spells, I couldn't target anyway because, you know, it's elusive. It's also the first card, I think, in the game's history to be nerfed 4 times.
Let us celebrate a new beginning.
And a bit like the Olympics, I think it could go on to break that record. We don't want Conman in opening hand. I'm probably okay with Slitherspear, Gorgonzormu. If this is spell damage or just spell mage, I'm hoping that the Deputization Auras and the big guys will heal me back up so I don't get chipped down by that deck. We'll see, though.
My blood boils for war.
I might hand as well. Do I hand? No, I think I casualty. Interesting. I guess in terms of other things as well to change with this deck, actually, the mining casualties isn't that good, because it kind of messes up Tears a little bit. Jeez. By the way, is this the Tempo Mage deck that I've heard some murmurings of? I thought it was more of a wild thing, but maybe someone's tried to make it in standard, because I don't think Spell Mage normally runs the chalices. But maybe I'm wrong. But they don't normally run Frostwitch Cross Stitch either. Alright. What was the last thing from another class I played? It was Mining Casualties. That is not bueno. Do I just cheese here? 3 2-drops. Yeah.
Job done.
I'm 99% certain I'd lose if I didn't do that. That is something that's going to go into my tier pool, sadly. Wow. What am I playing against? It's not Spell Mage. Pretty annoying. Hand onto this, trade. I kind of want to play the Shill with it so I get a little bit more value.
Let me think.
But if I do that, I'm not playing Audio Bot. So maybe I just do Audio Bot hand. Yeah. I didn't even consider that self-proccing itself. Okay, that's okay. I really do need one of my Earthen guys, though. I'm fairly nicely set up for an Earthen guy. Just need to draw him.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Is this Rainbow Mage? I've not seen it in so long. Okay, that kind of changes the plans. I will be playing that. I'll do it with a button press, I think. Or I could do 3-2. 3-2, basically.
A limited
Yeah.
time offer.
Don't hate it. Next turn I can Conman to give me another one of these guys. And maybe Deputization Aura.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
Pretty brutal. That being said, it doesn't really help my opponent. Earthen you summoned. If I take control of that, it doesn't count as summoning, right?
Real fake gold.
You are a friend to the Earthen.
Reporting for duty.
I'm pretty certain that'll come out as a 2-2 again from here. I still think it's the right play, though.
You will break as we have been broken.
Oh, it is Rainbow, right? That's going to be Sleet, I guess? I actually don't exactly know. I've ran this tech with Sleet Skater to get a ton of armor. If that is going to be the case, then I might actually have a bit of a problem here. That's going to give a lot of shit. Just toying with the Keepers here. But I could just Amitus buff too. Then make the double trade. But if I do that, I lose both minions, which... Oh, no, I don't lose both minions. Actually, I quite like that. And it puts Amitus in the tier pool.
Open your minds to the light.
Golden.
Cease your quarrel at once.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
You won't find finer magically aged seeds.
Nearly. Mistblade. I want that to die. That didn't die. I'm dumb.
Open your minds to the light.
New strat. Probably should have played the 1-1 as well on top of that. It's fine. We'll work with this. I did get a token. But I did get Stoneheart King on top of that. You don't have lethal. Mage, stop being silly. Also, I have lifesteal. What are you doing? I can heal this back off. Also, you only used it for 1. Very interesting. Oh my god, I didn't realize that was a synergy. Wait, is that meant to be like that?
Reporting for duty.
In case you're wondering what I was talking about, this propped off Deputization Aura. I didn't even consider it. Not that it's a particularly good combo, but it's funny that it happened. Also doesn't really help me, but it's funny, it happened. That wasn't the thing they copied, either. Also kind of interesting. Well, that was a little bit stinky. I think I just keep sending face. Not gonna lie, I've decided that face is the place. Because I now know what it is. It is Rainbow Mage. They have another Sleet Skater. Do you have Unwell because it's in every single deck? Because it's a completely broken card. Nine mana, kill 4 guys, get 12 health. Very balanced. Very, very balanced. In fact, some would say the most balanced card that's ever been printed. I would not be one of those people, but... yeah, we lose now. Because I have no way to deal with Unwell. Oh, it's Incendious. Oh my god. So they're running multiple elementals because they also had Sleet Skater in the deck.
Hello there. Enjoying the festivities?
Well, if I was playing any other deck, Kangos might actually be a legitimate win condition for me. I guess I just pray.
A limited time offer.
Oh, it turns out they've drawn an eruption. I only drew 1. Doesn't matter, they can just trade. Is there actually a route for me to win this game, ever? Not really, no. Oh my god. I've done maybe like 50 or 60 damage this game. Against a mage.
Hello there. Enjoying the festivities?
And my opponent just continuously misplays, but it doesn't matter.
Thanks to me.
That's in their deck.
The stars truly align.
Well, that I have to kill.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, they have a Yogg. Apparently I was playing against Control Mage. Yogg, cast Wheel of Death. Do something funny for a change. Cool. Cool. The last card I played was Keeper's Strength.
100% real fake gold.
The sun shines.
Nope, it was Lynessa.
Reporting for duty.
Alright.
The stars truly aligned.
I'll be sure to remember that.
Enjoy the only win you're gonna get tonight, Mage, because that deck is pretty garbage. It's fine. 2 and 4. We'll win one more and bring it back. We've lost 2 games to Unkiliax as well, which, you know, didn't get touched in the patch. Speaking of decks not touching the pack, Handbuff Paladin, which is tier 1, not touched. Because why would you touch a tier 1 deck that has been tier 1 for 12 months? Or there or thereabouts.
The light dims, but we...
Right, this is why we have a slightly more aggressive opening. It's to fight with people like Paladin.
Accidents, they happen.
It's Handbuff Paladin, who would have thought it? It's probably the same deck that is net decked off HS Replay as always, so it's fine. They just won't be able to deal with the value of big guys.
To perfection.
Coin Stoneheart. I think that's fine. I have to do something more aggressive. If they go any wider, I've got Prismatic Beam up. They have got the weapon now. It's probably going to be the weapon that they play next. Do they want to trade the weapon into a 3-2 and then hit the 2-2 with a 2-3? Maybe. But it gives me time to load up the tiers. Alright, they're just going to do 4 mana, draw 2 cards. Fair enough. Kind of wish I had the coin again. Oh well.
The light dims.
Don't have to trade because we have Prismatic Beam. Maybe we can bait our opponent into going wide.
Accidents, they happen, you know?
I smell gold in them there waters.
Baiting opponent to go wide.
Keep on panning.
3-2, right? Better be, otherwise I'm going to lose.
A limited time offer.
I will trade my Taunted, I think. It's always a little bit of a shame when you trade Taunt out, but I do have Tears Tear. I'd really like to get Amitus up, though, before I play that this time.
Time to get a grip. Toys are much more fun to bring.
Feel that healing beam.
Okay, Lucio. I have to keep us here. It's too good. Which means I should do it this way so I have a minion on the board. Like, this is such a greedy hand buff deck.
Toys are much more.
Oh my god! Stop! I have to kill that. I can't let it live. Otherwise, I'm gonna die.
Mother, we seek your counsel. She has heard our plea.
It's fine. They don't have much fast damage other than a weapon, and almost certainly at this point they have Outfit Taylor and Leroy Jenkins in hand. So at any point where I don't have Taunt Up, I'm going to lose the game. Oh, they also have a 7/6. 4 mana 7/6 lifesteal. Very good. Very balanced.
Reporting for duty.
She has heard our plea.
Just get rid of this card. I'm so sick and tired of Zilliax. It's just every time it's Zilliax, and if you don't put Zilliax in your deck, you just lose. You might be saying, why did I not put Zilliax in my deck? Well, I thought, you know, it's been nerfed again. It's the 4th time it's been nerfed. Surely it's not very good anymore. Right? Surely the deck isn't OP. By the way, have I got lethal? 10, 18, 20, 22, 23. I do not have lethal, nor do I have any way to get taunt. So I have to trade with my opponent's board. Otherwise, I just on the spot lose. Which I can't anyway, now that I look at it.
A limited time off.
We seek your counsel.
I have to trade into that as well. 11, 13.
She has heard our plea.
Oh, it's the doubling one? Why is it doubling?
You're gonna love the way you look. I salute.
The buffs mattered. The buffs mattered. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, YouTube. If you want to play Hearthstone right now, just net deck a Paladin deck. Possibly a Rogue deck. Actually, I don't know how Rogue is doing right now. It was actually pretty good, the Excavate package, but it did have its Zilliax nerfed recently. Basically, just net deck hand buff Paladin, or one of the Shaman decks, like the Evolve one, or the Pirate one, or both of them together. And you'll probably be able to reach top legend, because the other classes don't matter. Or decks, for that matter. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Bye-bye.